All right, so I got two questions for you. Number one, do you have a flex fuel car? Do you have one?
I do not. I wish I did.
I just bought one. My new car, it's a flex fuel car. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. Number two, do you need gas?
Well, if so, try to just kind of float on fumes for a while till Monday and Tuesday.
No, that's dangerous.
When you can gas up for less than $1 a gallon at select Kum Go stations.
Kim Clark with the Nebraska Corn Board and Steve Blyle with Green Plains Renewable Energy. Thanks for stopping by this morning.
Thanks for having us.
This is a really cool promotion. Talk about why this is an important time to be doing this.
No, it's kind of a perfect timing with the world situation too, and we trade ethanol and we trade fuels. So yesterday we look at what's going on in Iraq, and you look at we're sitting here worrying about the cost of the commodities because of something that's going on in Iraq. And I kind of last night was thinking we're not worrying a lot about our commodity on the corn side. We're looking out a window, looking at a really good corn crop coming in Ord, Nebraska, and Central City, and we think, all right, this is a great time to be talking about the higher blends ethanol because our product right now is not dictated by other parts of the world. So it's kind of a nice lead-in, and then the promotion with Kum Go kind of fit perfect to talk about the higher blends of ethanol.
Yeah, we'll cover this promotion in depth here in a second. But
Absolutely.
Kim, we want to talk. Let's start talking about flex fuel vehicles because I recently got a flex fuel vehicle, and I guess it is what it is. It can take a number of different blends. How do they work?
You're right. Well, first of all, we're glad that you have a flex fuel vehicle. And now that you know you have one, you can use fuel anywhere from E10, which is a blend of 10% ethanol and 90% gasoline, all the way up to E85, which is 85% ethanol and 15% gasoline, in any combination in between. So an E30 blend, E40, E50, and your vehicle will make accommodations, and your computer system in your vehicle will adjust for the different ethanol blends.
Now, if you don't know if you have a flex fuel vehicle, how do you find out?
There's several ways you can determine if you have a flex fuel vehicle. As you can see on the screen, if you have a yellow gas cap, that's one way to determine. There's different badges on the back of your vehicle, sometimes on the side panel, or even check your owner's manual. Either one of those ways will be able to tell you.
But how do you know which fuel you should use then? I mean, because you have all these options. What do you use?
The notification at the pump, what you read at the pump is what you'll see. And in Nebraska now, we've started to see more and more of the E10 going in.
Yeah.
And we've been pushing for the higher blends for a while. Again, we have a natural resource called corn. We grow corn pretty efficiently, and we produce it into ethanol very efficiently in the state of Nebraska. And you look at the total fuel for Nebraska, we talk about energy independence for the country. And on a smaller level, you look at Nebraska, and we produce more ethanol than we use in total fuel in the state of Nebraska.
Right.
So Nebraska could be energy independent. So you look at that, it's a matter of just looking at the pump, and you'll see E10 labeled, and we, of course, push for the higher blends of ethanol.
You like the E85. I mean, that's kind
we
of
like the whole gamut.
Yeah.
We like the ability for the consumer to say, I want anywhere from E10, E15, all the way up to E85. And again, that gives the consumer the choice then. So you're starting to see more of those type of pumps where you'll say, when it's cheaper and it makes sense, I buy the E85, and when it's not, I'll buy the E10 to E15 range.
Okay. Yeah. What are the benefits of using E85 in your car?
There's several benefits. As Steve mentioned just a couple of seconds ago, look at the pricing. In many situations, it is cheaper to use E85, so it's saving you, the consumer, money. So Mike, on Monday and Tuesday, you can save a lot of money using E85. Secondly, it's better for the environment. Fewer greenhouse gas emissions. It also creates jobs. Green Plains, who Steve works for, employs many people, and that's because of ethanol, such as E85 and different ethanol blended fuels.
Okay, now let's get to what everybody's thinking about right now, that 85 cents per gallon gas. Talk about this promotion. How do people get gas for 85 cents a gallon?
First of all, we're excited to be able to partner with Kum Go at their locations that offer E85. But if you do have a flex fuel vehicle, come on out Monday from 10 to noon at 168th, just north of Maple, from 1 to 3, just south of I-80 and 84th Street here in Omaha. Tuesday from 10 to noon at 108th and Giles in Papillion, and then from 1 to 3 on Tuesday at 195th and West Center in Omaha. So if you have a flex fuel vehicle, we encourage you to come on out, fill up with E85 for 85 cents per gallon. If you don't know if you have a flex fuel vehicle, come on out. We'll be able to help you out and determine if you have a flex fuel vehicle. And if you haven't used the fuel before, this is the perfect opportunity to try it.
Yeah, it's not only a good opportunity to get some cheaper fuel, it's a good time to learn about it as well. And Ricky, you're going to be out there.
I am Monday from 10 to noon at the Maple Come and Go, and you guys have done these events before. So, because the concern is this is going to be crazy. I mean, it's 85 cents a gallon. There's going to be people everywhere in lines of cars, but you have it pretty organized. You got people in lines. You're directing traffic. I mean, you've partnered with the radio stations to be out there, so it's what's going to happen, right? You've got it under control.
Yeah, there's no confusion. They'll direct you to the pump and they'll educate you on it. I would say, remember, after the promotion, it's still an economical fuel. Yeah. This is a promotion that's insanely great, and so you should come to it and take advantage of it, but even going forward, it is a much cheaper fuel as you look at it going forward.
Any tips for people that are coming to the event?
Just make sure you have a little bit of time. As Steve mentioned, we've done this before. We have it organized. We'll be able to direct you, answer any of your questions. So.
And the website's easy. We put it up on the screen. It's right there, E85Omaha.com. That's the website that you can go to. Again, it's Monday and Tuesday, 85 cents a gallon for that E85. It's a great promotion, and there's going to be a lot of people there, so you want to just budget a little extra time in there for people.
Enjoy the experience.
That's right.
And save a lot of money.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.